Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to the show. And Stygian has dropped upon us. Quite a chore of a Stygian, not gonna lie. It's already clear, in dire. In this video though, I'm gonna give you the clears for both Fearless, full go through. It's gonna be without webcam because this is the way that I found it more suited because the computer doesn't choke when I play. And after the Fearless clear with the artifacts and whatnot has been displayed and showed up, I'll upload the last 30 seconds of every single dire clear, so you can basically see that I've actually managed. And afterwards, another quick explanation about what characters I use for dire and artifacts, builds and whatnot. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy this one. I'll see you in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So. This way, this shouldn't choke. Don't forget to swap the artifact that you're gonna get. I'm gonna begin, as I said, with Fearless, and then I'll move into Dire. Something like this. I should really get an instructor set on Nero. Now it would be noticeable. But this is Fearless, so far, let's give it a go. I did not swap Furina sword, but minor stuff. This might be not the best situation. I think I'll move Colombina from here to here and just run Kokomi here or something like that. I feel like for Dire this is gonna be a better call. And I've already done my license for the day, so man. See, I think for Dire I'll get Colombina instead of Nilo, and here I'll just run Kokomi instead or something like that. I'm interested in the crab. We'll see how the crab delivers.
Use the force off.
This should be doable in Dire as well. There's no biggie. This is the one that so far feels like it might be an issue. And last one. Very good. Yeah. No. This one in Dire is gonna be something else. I lost all the damage window. These ones, I'm gonna do it, but bruh, you know. Yeah, finally. This one is gonna be. It's gonna take some time to get used to, especially for Dire. So, for the time being, this was the fearless clear. Oh, let me get the rewards. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. I've done this already. Yeah, there we go. So, let's see if any good rolls have come my way with the dust of enlightenment, which we'll receive right now, and then I'll move on with Dyers. Remember that with Dyers, I'll make each clear, it's every last 30 seconds of each clear, and then I'll upload Dyer recap. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Primogems. So, Nefer. Your sands or your glove? Goblet, excuse me. Is this a 5? This is a 4. And this is also a 4. Which one should I reroll? This is also 4. How many? Not many good pieces from core value. Nah, but has the same EM a little bit. Nah. I mean, it's not a bad piece, but these rolls are very very low. This is a 5-star though, and this is also. Okay. Let me have a roll. Sands, goblet. I don't know, maybe this one. Okay, in theory, according to this nonsense, 4 times this and this are more probable to hit. So let's see if that's true or if this is actually bullshit. So, okay, full crit boost. I did not expect that. Yeah, for 3.1 crit rate, adding 16, no HP, the yarn never is not the most relevant. Yeah, we take that. And you have to add 24 from the weapon, so this is actually really cracked. Really cracked. This is 335 crit damage nefer. And crit rate you have 90, because it's 50 plus 30 from the set. And lauma gives 10 more with talent. With, yeah. And 20 crit damage. So actually nefer has over 350 crit damage. Pretty stupid. I'll get some runs from Dyrim, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let me go back to the other video, to the other kind of recording. See you in a bit, fellas. There we go, that's one. We got this one. And now for the crab. The crab's gonna be the rough one. That's it. So, we've managed Dire. Let's go over the king and whatnot. And get me out of here. Easy Dire? Well, except the crab. The crab took some adapting. And I'll be right back. I mean, hold up. Let's just do this like this and I'll record the intro and the outro later. F5. Let me get lovely weapons back. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Now all the ugly weapons are hidden again. And there's no way on hell that I'm doing the dire below 180 seconds. There's no way in hell. For the teams used, this one is the one for the first boss. Nefer. These are the stats. Our weapon, artifacts. Feel free to pause whenever you need to. C2 and talents to 10-6. Nahida, these are the stats. Weapon is hers. Artifacts, not the best actually, but you work with what you get. C0 and 6 and 10. Columbina in a DPS build with this weapon, which is the previous battle pass, one of the 4 stars. 10 pieces. This one doesn't have crit rate, but it ended up being fine. This one is really decent, except I could have some more crit rate. Energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, some EM. HP with crit rate, crit damage, EM and ER. And crit damage with HP, EM and ER. She is C0 and 6, 8, 9 next week 10. Let me get this out of here. Just for my trio TOC. Lauma. This is the stats. Weapon is hers. Artifacts. As much EM as possible basically. EM with a lot of crit rate. EM, ER, crit rate, crit damage, and EM. What else? Flins. By the way, Lauma is C1, which is kind of relevant, and 2 10. Flint is working like this, with his weapon, artifacts, this. You can use a ER sound piece if you don't have it. Attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, and attack crit rate, a lot of it, and some ER, which is always good on flints. C1, the banner is soon, so C0, excuse me, the banner is soon, so I'll get the C1 most likely, and to 9, 10. Next, nefer. These are the stats. His weapon, her weapon, excuse me. Silken, attack, crit rate, crit damage, and attack, ER, crit rate, crit damage, attack, crit rate, crit damage, attack, a lot of crit rate, some EM, crit damage, and crit rate a little, a lot of EM, and you don't kind of care about the ER. C0 and 2, 10, 8. And the last one for this team is Sucrose. She's working with more EM now. She doesn't have a lot of ER, but it's not very relevant for this Stygian. Thrilling Tales for Flames, for Verdescent, EM with some ER. These rolls are awful, but whatever. EM and crit rate and damage, and EM with ER. I don't have, I might have some pieces with, since this is the offset, everyone is using EM. See, EM, this one might be even better. I'll raise this one because this one has energy recharge, so that's might be better, but not what I used. And the last one I used here was actually Kokomi. There she is. This doesn't matter. Energy recharge, excuse me, is not the most relevant. It's more relevant actually this elemental mastery. She is with Thrilling Tales and artifacts, tenacity. I have to find, and no, this is fine actually. What you care about is the tenacity buff. So it's P and it's P. Some EM and some ER. If I find a... Is this even... No, but this one doesn't have elemental mastery. U1 HP, EM, and then whatever else is in there. Where did I stop? HP, EM, HP, ER, HP. If I had EM, it would be even better. And HP, ER, same deal. You're looking for as much elemental mastery with Kokomi as you can. And finally, for the stupid crab, which took me forever, but it's done. Neuvillette with 45, 3, 46, which is a shit ton with damage. Weapon is his, artifacts are cracked. Really nice piece, insane good piece, decent piece. And this goblet is actually new, from not long ago. And this is the helmet, Constellation 1, and talents 1099. So, who else did I used actually Sidlali. Where is Sidlali? Sidlali. Really decent for the crabs because the Cry also has a decent multiplier for the shields of the crabs, and it gives you a shield so you don't get busted by the AoE damage on the ground. With Sidlali has her weapon, and as in the city, you're looking for as much elemental mastery as possible, basically. And this one has EM on the main stat, EM on the main stat, and EM on the main stat. C0, talent 299, and I'm missing xilonen, which is, I'll get to Furina later, but xilonen basically is some energy recharge. You only care about this monster defense value. Weapon is hers. Artifacts, it's Petra, because if you recall, Sidlali used heroes in the city, so xilonen can move to Petra. And when you apply Hydro to the crab, it applies Hydro, so you can use xilonen to get the crystalline reaction, get the crystal, and you'll be getting the bonus. Next, SC0. By the way, I don't know if I've shown this, but basically defense, as much defense as possible. Energy recharge is a bonus, so see, a lot of defense. Defense in ER and substat defense. Defense up and main, and some energy recharge. Defense, defense, and energy recharge. Constellation 0 and 2 10 10. This is the one you wanna raise to 10. I crowned this one as well because you heal with this, so if you need healing, the more the merrier. And who is missing? Yeah, Furina. Hold up. Free. She's working with these stats. Favonia sword and artifacts. You don't need the tenacity with this team, so you can go balls to the wall as long as you have enough crit rate. Some crit rate. And you want as much energy recharge as possible, but since you're running Favonius, you have the burst on cooldown and then some, but that's that. C2, which is relevant, and 2 10 10. That's gonna be it. See you in a bit. An annoying dire, especially for the crab, but I'll catch you up in 3, 2, 1. Be right back. So, that's that. That was the clear. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had some use of all what you've seen. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me. 336 seconds. Dire. The weapons are back. Everything is nice and wonderful in the world again. I also tried to run Kazuha instead of Sidlali, but I think Sidlali is better overall. Not only because the shield, but Cinder City, and then xilonen can run Petra, and you will have double boosts. And overall, it felt better with Citlali than with Kazuha. So yeah, hope you have a way to at least clear Fearless. And if you manage Dire, welcome to the team, brother or sister. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I've been Karl the Kaiser, and I'll see you all in the next video, which I don't actually know which one is gonna be. Because it's actually, now it's the 21, so I guess the next one is gonna be, I don't do Imaginary Theater runs anymore, but I don't know. Maybe the next one is actually Zibai Pulse. So yeah, I'll see you around here in my channel. Take care, fellas. See you in the next one. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.